Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Welcome. Look at that, we've swapped seats because today is a special edition of Feature Friday Plus podcast. We're checking out all the footage that we got for Lea Salonga and doing a little review, yeah?
Correct.
Very special moment for Waleska. Plus, Bally's a bit slow on the whole computer. She can't do this, you know. Look how fast this is. Bam! Rapid.
I feel a little bit offended by that.
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
Yeah, but you know what? People get my drift.
Well, they love it, yeah.
People get my drift.
It's just,
what do you mean?
it's just because it's quite a lot of footage. That's all it is. I'm only joking, mate. But yeah, we thought we'll do some like review of the stuff we recorded and kind of take you through the process. This is probably such a big deal, the biggest deal actually, the biggest concert that Waleska wanted to go to this whole year. So
No, not for this whole year.
for her life.
A year, for years actually.
Yeah.
So okay, let's just take you back in time. It was 2011.
We should have gotten some footage of that. I think I can find some. Go on, speak.
It was 2011.
Yep.
Young Waluchita
Yep.
was about 15 years old when she first stumbled upon a world called musical theater.
Yep.
And started, doing some research on okay, how to sing like people from musical theater. And I came across some of rare footage of Lea Salonga way back when, in the first version of the Miss Saigon, the first original cast of Miss Saigon. And I was like, wow, listen to that voice, that's incredible. That's there's no way anyone can sound like that in a raw live environment in a theater. That to me it's insane. And then I realized years later when I was studying further that she was the voice of, Mulan and the iconic Aladdin Jasmine voice, right? What is that?
This is Walucha when she was in theatre.
Well,
really involved in theatre. I'm telling you, theatre ballet is no fucking joke, dog. But this is the person, Lea Salonga.
Where did you find that, you menace?
That's why I want to be here, dog.
Yeah,
I know all the secrets.
I don't think I like you there, to be completely honest.
But Lea Salonga,
Wow.
to probably make this a bit more concise, Lea Salonga was
my idol, and I modeled myself throughout my whole musical theater career.
everything for
Based on
everything
her.
ballet did. This is public, mate. This is just on your Instagram. Everything ballet did.
Please
to
don't
do with
ever
theatre.
scroll that far back down. You'll never find this again.
Yeah, she deleted a bunch of stuff because I don't know. I guess that's just personal choice. But I'm telling you, theatre ballet ain't no fucking joke, dog. And to see her be in this environment and look up to someone so strongly for this, all these years, like Lea Salonga, was so interesting. As a family, it was so interesting that it meant so much to ballet. If you see throughout the whole day, ballet was just fucking on cloud 9. She was just buzzing.
I don't know what I was saying, but I was definitely really excited.
She was just buzzing. Excuse the fucker. She was just buzzing the whole day, and she couldn't have been any more excited.
I'm famished.
Ready for dinner! Yay!
So
yay!
we went for dinner, and it was really nice. We tried to make it a whole experience because ballet was really, really excited. As a matter of fact, we thought we were gonna come out here. We didn't get invited, by the way, guys. We just went normal, everyone else.
Normal people that went to a show.
Yeah, I guess we knew people at Royal Albert Hall, but we don't know, no one from Lea's team. We don't know anyone from Lea's team or anything like that. Our team did try to get in touch, but it was our fault, to be fair. It kind of happened a bit late minute and stuff like that, because there's also other things going on, also ballet's gigging and things like that, so it's kind of hard. So no one to blame, because I know a lot of people are sending us messages, oh my god, I can't believe Did you get to meet her? What happened and stuff like that? It's like, no,
No, I got to witness her live though for the first time. That was pretty insane.
Yeah, which was amazing. I mean, it was such a memorable experience as well. But for both me and Bale, especially Bale, we actually missed our entrance right there because we're stupid. That's where we were sitting.
That's where we were supposed to be. Dad was filming, was walking backwards, and I was like filming him, Inception wise.
Strange, anything.
Yes.
There's Ballet trying to operate a door.
Yes. No, that's when I got my program, and you were waiting for me, and I was like, I got the program, and I was so excited that I got her picture in big.
Oh,
it's really good.
Look at my dance.
I get the dancing.
Fuck, did you see that dance?
Wow. Oh, damn. Professional. Look at that, Efra. You. Oh. Okay, I think she was excited. Yes, sir.
Oh, shit, Mum. Look at Bale. Apparently, we were late here, but Bale. I think Bale was just so excited. We weren't fucking late.
We were late. We were late because they did a 5-minute call. You know how long is 5 minutes? It's not very long at all.
Waleska is so hot.
I was so excited. I literally, I couldn't even believe it. Yes, Efra was swearing here. He swore in this video.
I said, wow, this dinner looks fucking good. That's what I said.
No.
This was only the starters as well. It was really nice. Dude, there was a girl. Did I show it?
Yes.
There was a girl sitting in front of us, yeah? She ordered a pizza.
Okay.
And that pizza was kind of large, yeah? This tiny little body, tiny little person, very classy. She was using the cutlery to eat pizza, which, to each their own. Do whatever the fuck you want. You are in the Royal Albert Hall at the end of the day. So, and she was just, I think we sat there for like an hour and a half. She was, bro, she had a battle with this pizza, bro. This pizza was there, we sat down, they served her. As soon as we sat down, they served her the pizza. And she was just slowly going at it. By the end of our dinner, she had finished the pizza all on her own and left fucking nothing. And this tiny little, I just can't understand.
I was impressed.
I can't explain
it.
It was this skinny little girl, probably she looked Filipino. Little, woman, because she was a woman, because she was sitting alone and, she had a credit card, so I'd imagine. I don't know. Or a debit card or whatever. So she was skinny, but just chomping at it, and she wouldn't break eye contact with the fucking pizza. Just out here hustling, dog.
Yeah.
So huge respects to her. I don't know what this is.
Well, that's just us scanning tickets and just going into the place where I realized that we were late. I'm just filming my whole experience.
So early.
Listen, they already made the 5-minute call, and I am late.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
They both went,
My dad,
we're on the other side.
my dad.
We're on the other side. Nobody can get it.
I'm gonna record my dad as he records me.
Yeah.
I did record him, but I don't have the footage.
And this is when we got to the actual box that we were sitting in.
What's wrong?
It was pretty awesome though, because this was the moment where you got to see the stage. And to be completely honest, throughout my whole musical theater training experience, I got to go to the Royal Albert Hall a few times to watch shows and stuff. But I was always sitting by the gods. I was always in nosebleeding right up in the last of the chairs, because even with my student discount, I still couldn't afford the tickets, right? So this was the first time I got to sit in one of those really cool comfy chairs and whatever. It was really great. And yeah, that's me. I was excited. Believe me, I was so excited. I'm still excited just looking back at this. I'm like, wow, I lived that. That is me from the past.
It was really class because
exciting.
I would highly encourage. I mean, again, this is not in partnership with the Royal Albert Hall or anything, just our experience. But I would highly encourage you to go to the Grand Tier. It's a bit more money, but a tiny bit. It's not even that much. But the experience is so much better. You can order drinks and you don't have to move.
And if you do it in actual the right amount of time, you can even.
We bought these tickets the night before, by the way.
No, the day off.
The day off, because we weren't sure if we weren't going to go. That's why it was our fault. It was just our bad. But something else that probably you guys would like to know is we are actually going to our first, and we're involved in a lot actually, at the 1MX, which is the biggest Filipino music festival of the year here in London. So I'm going to get to meet KZ Tandingan.
Wow!
How many people can say that?
Wow! everybody
Me.
that's going to the 1MX actually.
That's
See
all right.
you
That's
there.
good. That's good. Get your tickets. Also, Bamboo,
Yes.
Easy Meal,
Darren Spanto.
Darren Spanto. You get a few sort of local artists here from London with Filipino heritage and stuff like that. Sab is coming to play the guitar. She's played for like SB19, KZ, Sara Geronimo, a bunch of people.
For Bugoy.
Fort Bugoy, Drilon. So yeah, we're involved there. We'll leave the link if you guys want to get your tickets and stuff like that. But where they actually, like, you guys will probably get to meet the family, where they're recording, where they're making content with you guys, and we'll be creating content with some of these artists and stuff like that. So happy days. But yeah, I would recommend you to get these seats. They're really comfy. They're really like, it's a vibe, bro.
And it's such a, I don't know if I was just like completely soaked into like the whole experience that I completely forget that there was a world going round around me. I felt so incredibly like soaked into the whole experience. Like, the people were absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Those are the vibes. The decoration was fantastic. The lighting, the sound engineering, everything was just spitting perfect. And I adored every section of this. Obviously, right there you see the pit, what you would call the pit. Well, it's actually the stalls in the sitting area there. And the people that were so close to the stage were the most enthusiastic and most interactive audience for a theater performance that I have ever experienced in my life. And I could not even begin to like explain what it felt when she was communicating with the whole of the crowd. It was like such an open communication moment.
Yeah,
It was
these
so
motherfuckers
cool.
here.
This guy's over here.
They kept like saying stuff to Lea, and she would interact back, and she would like talk and make fun, and like it was hilarious. Like,
It was a great show.
She's a great, good performer, and she sort of manages the crowd so well, I think, as well, because the demographic was interesting. I don't think we got any videos of that, but the demographic was quite cool. I'm not gonna show these. Because there was kids, right? Because she's a Disney princess. But
It's
there
a
was,
very family-friendly type of show as well.
but it was probably also an older demographics, like 30 plus. We were probably some of the youngest there, you know, like 20.
You actually saw a lot of families bring their mothers and aunties and like their grandparents to come along and stuff. So it's a family-friendly environment because of that.
Yeah.
We saw a couple of boxes with like kids in there, but in total, I think it was pretty clear that it was an older demographic. Yeah, for sure.
But
This is the opening.
Intro.
Yeah. Beautiful. And to have her brother direct the musical score, that was such a special moment. That's so freaking cool, dude. I get super nostalgic just looking back at this. It only happened on Tuesday.
Okay, so that brings me to the actual performance, right? So let's actually review some of the performances, some of the bits and bobs that we were able to grab on camera.
This is the moment. This is the moment I lost my marbles. Woo! The moving spotlight. The star herself. Oh yeah. Wow.
She sounds so good live, dude.
I was crying there. You can't see me, but I was crying. That shadow over there, that was me crying. Crying my eyeballs. That the fantastic thing though, like the crazy part of this is that when the opening song began, you never really expect, like to me, I think it was so emotionally charged because I spent at least 5 years basically modeling everything throughout of her career to try to find like a comfort point for me. Not because she was anywhere easy to model, or because I don't know, there was this familiarity aspect that came from the nostalgic idea that she was the voices of the princesses that I grew up with. So that played a huge role, and then seeing it come together, come to life in this particular moment was kind of like surreal to many ways. Yeah.
It was surreal, I think.
His genius for almost 3 hours. That's an experience I'm never going to forget.
Oh, this is her Stephen
At the start of
Sondheim.
the pandemic, maybe within the first couple of months,
so
there was...
there was some, speaking sections and stuff like that where she would sort of give, what would you call it, context to some of the songs that she was singing.
Yes, fantastic.
Which is obviously good, because you can't presume everyone's familiar with the songs.
Oh, this song broke me.
She sounds like that in real life.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Stephen Sondheim.
Look at what you want, not at where you are, not at what you'll be. Look at all the things you've done for me.
And this is basically the pinnacle. I think in the break, in the interval, I came across some of you guys that watch the channel and stuff, and it was such a cool moment to get to meet you, to get to talk to you all. And the common denominator between all the conversations that we were having was that it's such a timeless, ageless voice that even though we're seeing it halfway through the world tour, her voice was absolutely freaking pitch perfect. There was not an ounce of a tiredness or fatigue. There was not a moment of doubt or lack of confidence on stage. Actually, she made it so comfortable that by the end everybody was singing along like if it was like a party, and that itself really I think that really concluded what the whole experience was for me. It was a really open communication between the artist and the band, the dynamic between her and her brother on the directing side of things, of the musical directing. It was such a brilliant compilation of moments. It was really cool.
Yeah, because she actually she was performing. She did Cardiff. This was on the 7th, so that she's yet to do this. So she's yet to do Cardiff. She's yet to do Nottingham, Birmingham, Manchester, York, and what is it? Is this the wrong? No, this was last year. Sorry.
That's okay.
There's,
but she's yet to do a couple of...
She just has Glasgow left.
Right.
I think she just has Glasgow left.
left.
But when we watched that, she was quite... Yeah, here you go. She was quite, like, deep in.
Yeah.
Like Manchester, Nottingham, she had done...
Oh,
she had done a bunch of theatres.
She had done the whole of she had already finished her US tour, obviously.
Oh, apart from that.
So that's a big tell of the caliber of the singer itself, and I think it all comes down to that training. I think one of the best moments in the whole repertoire was for sure Written in Stone. You know, the Stephen Schwartz
song.
Yeah, the Schwartz song.
I think
what
it's
is this? No, this is the song she wrote in the pandemic. That absolutely broke me too.
He's young. He's only a boy.
Absolutely stunning.
She truly is unbelievable. That was something really intriguing.
There was nothing else, just the people absolutely taking it all in.
I think I say in the vlog, if you have seen like kind of like the live reaction of the thing, which was released earlier, I think the day after we watched the concert, that the audience understanding and the audience's sort of involvement in the concert was so intriguing, because everyone here was just pin drop silence. There was not one soul. You couldn't hear anyone. It was just Lea and the music. And sometimes, after the song was done,
the people would take like a gap,
like a good 5 seconds, 10 seconds to
before starting to clap, and it wasn't like, oh, the song is finished or something. It was more like, okay, we finished that, we need time to settle. It was especially after numbers like these that were so emotionally packed. It's such a beautiful overall.
There were 2 things that kind of stood out, and like Mother Father commented on this as well, and you know, people in the comments seeing now the vlog and stuff, they were like, there was only 2 things that I guess kind of left you a bit wanting more. Number 1 was definitely the set list. The set list was quite intriguing. It was probably shorter than I expected. I think overall she probably sang about, I don't know, 12 songs.
No, it was like let's say 18.
Well, if you count the medleys, yeah.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
You know, but actually full songs is probably like 12.
Yeah, not bad. I think it's a
you
clever.
have the program.
Yeah, but in the program they don't have the set list. I thought we were gonna get the set list, but we don't. I can find it though. Wait here.
So that was the only thing that we kind of thought about. So, oh well, it's definitely a shorter concert. No more than an hour and a half. You know, plus break. Here you go. There's the. Excuse if it's greasy.
Oh, you can't see it because this thing is on. Trigger. Yeah.
Let's see what it says inside. But it just has like a biography.
Her biography and all of her like
accolades.
Yeah, like career highlights.
Things she has done. In case you didn't go, and because it's obviously just in London. But yeah, so yeah, it doesn't have the set list. No. So that was definitely one of the things that's like, oh, it's a bit short. But also that probably tells about the quality of the concert. You obviously want more and stuff like that. People were shouting like 5 more songs. Then
I do have to say though, I would have liked, instead of a medley highlight of her most famous tracks, I would have loved to hear them all full out. Like
I think
that definitely would have made the whole experience like 10 times more exciting for me. And I think it's because those are the songs that, well, she's oversung, she's overplayed so many times in her career.
Like she didn't sing Sun and Moon.
She sang it. Yeah, she sang moments of that. Yeah.
Reflection bits.
Yeah.
She actually sang longer, like Dynamite by BTS.
And she included How Far I'll Go from Moana into her repertoire to end. It was pretty awesome. This was brilliant.
She did some covers of pop songs.
Oh yeah.
Like Photograph.
She covered Ed Sheeran. She covered Britney Spears in an acoustic guitar setting. That was freaking brilliant.
Fucking outstanding. The manager for choosing that song, well done, because she said the manager put that song in the repertoire.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was literally the only thing that we probably could comment on.
I would have loved to had a moment to sing along to her most memorable tracks in her whole career. Yeah. Nothing like banging out a Miss Saigon or the whole of Les Mis, the whole track of hers in the show. I think I would have liked that a little bit more than just snippets of the choruses.
Right at the end of the concert.
Yeah, which again leaves you wanting more. It's very clever marketing, but I would have loved to sing along to more of it. Yeah, especially in this section when the crowd's really lively, everybody's ready to sing along. And just out here making everybody sing too.
crowd in the front. They just yeah. So she did a few covers of things.
She brought out Dynamite by BTS. It was
Yes,
pretty awesome.
She gave a shout out to the armies.
Woo.
Overall, the experience was very good.
It was freaking awesome.
I obviously can't show you everything because of copyright shit. But I would recommend it. The only downside was definitely that I would have loved to see so many more original songs because she's got such a fucking fat repertoire of that. It felt like that was a little bit lacking, but the actual level of music, the
Insane.
highest we've probably seen this year.
Insane.
Arrangements, fantastic. The creativity of things and trying to mix things up with modern, much more classical theatre. That was quite well done. I just felt like it was actually lacking on the theatre aspect of things.
Yeah, I also think that I would have loved to hear more of her like modern renditions of contemporary, newer.
I thought she's got
newer
the greatest
stuff.
show, man. I thought
she might bring out something from The Waitress or Six or something like that from like the newer era of musical theater.
Did she sing Wicked? Anything from Wicked?
No, she didn't, and that's what I mean. Like, again, these are the cheesy, like the big time names, but I don't know. I feel like she's done so many different iconic versions and covers of the shows that I thought that's what I would meet.
Yeah.
Apart
from that, again, really, really great
Oh, it was the best experience of
concert.
my life.
I think if you've seen the vlog, you know what Bali says here.
And I think for sure it was one of my favorite moments in life.
It really was.
Okay? That was
Waleska from the future agrees.
the highest level of everything. Everybody's so happy and fun.
I've never seen Bali so quiet during a concert.
I
She was just
cried.
like,
I cried. Like for real tears came out of my eyeballs.
you know what's funny? I'm actually a bit pissed because we didn't bring mics or anything because
Oh,
this
yeah.
was such a big deal to Bali. Like Bali just wanted to soak in the experience and stuff like that. And we didn't bring any mics.
But the vibe was fucking
It was
unreal.
awesome, and everybody was so open and so welcoming. Everybody wanted to talk. They were all taking pictures. It was great. Like, it was very lively. It's as if we were all in a party, and this is how we were all gathering outside of the venue. Like, that's what it felt like. It also gave me it made me really homesick. And
If that's exactly how concerts feel back home, as well.
I
Like after
don't-
gigs or after big concerts, that's how it feels.
And I had never felt like that before in London. And especially not in the Royal Albert Hall. Everything's so posh, everything is so, refined. And
Because of the area you're in, you're like, what is that? You're in Knightsbridge, Hammersmith,
You're
Kensington
like-
Gardens. Yeah.
You're a proper adult here, and you dress up properly and whatever. So it just felt like such a completely. I felt like I was in a different country.
Yeah, it felt awesome,
It
man.
felt like I was back home watching the greatest singer of all time.
Shout out Lea Salonga, man. It's a great experience. Look,
Yes.
if you ever have the chance to, you get the recommendation from Waleska and Efra now.
It's a 10 out of 10.
It's a great
Would
experience.
recommend 100% of the time. Go watch it. If you've never been to a Lea Salonga pre-show, whenever you get the chance, whenever you get met with the opportunity, take it. Because it's absolutely freaking worth it. From the level of music, from whether you know anything about theater or not, I think the whole musical experience, it's enough to be one of those super memorable concerts in your life.
Fuck me. So this is what she did. Look.
That's what I'm saying. It was a lengthy tour.
So she started in Canada. She did about 10 dates in Canada. Then she went New York, Chicago. She went Indianapolis,
Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas, California. She stayed in California for a while. Then she went Leicester, so that's the first time she went to the UK. The first time she went to the UK was June 18th. And then she did Leicester, Southampton, Cardiff, Birmingham, Manchester City, Brighton. So she had just come from Brighton. She probably had a day rest. and then because it's on the
Which
26th.
is not really a day rest because it's technical runs on the
On the Royal Albert Hall.
the Royal, yeah.
And then we saw her in the second to last date. So if she was gonna be fatigued, this is the most fatigued where we're going to see her. And
Yeah.
it's also as an odd one because you find motivation because of the Royal Albert Hall, such a historical time. She was there doing
Les Mis, anniversary.
right, but she's never. It was the first time she's done an actual solo concert.
It was like 25 years ago or something
Exactly.
like that.
So you find motivation in that. You know, you might be tired, but you find motivation in that sense, and you go on. But still, physically though, you've already peaked.
Yeah, correct.
so-
she probably did in America. It like halfway through it, I would say.
So I would imagine that the reason why perhaps the repertoire was the repertoire we saw is because, due to fatigue and things like that. I could be wrong, I could be right. So many things happen behind closed doors that we'll never know. But apart from that, yeah, it was a fantastic concert. And the day after that, she did fucking Canterbury.
That's freaking insane.
Yeah. And I think she has Glasgow left.
I hope she is resting. Whenever she finishes the tour, she gets to rest properly and eat a lot of yummy food and get all the cuddles that she deserves and all the hours of sleep that she missed, because this was so worth it.
And there you have it. That's the review of Lea Salonga.
Yeah,
Thanks
worth
for
it.
watching. Let us know what you guys, if you've been there, let us know what you guys thought about it and what your thoughts are and what other concerts should we keep an eye out if you'd like us to do more of this stuff.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Goodbye.